going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Mystic Speaks. Today we got something a little special. We got an insecure idiot. All right. So we're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, but you know what I'm saying? Be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, we're back. This is our guy here. You know what I'm saying? He went on a whole little rant. So we're gonna listen to it. We're gonna give our feedback on it, and we're gonna see what happens. I've been seeing a lot of reactions and stuff to this guy. I haven't watched the whole thing because I wanted to put my 2 cents in on it. So let's get to it. Here we go.
I think we're just gonna rip off the Band-Aid and go straight into this one. But it is not controlling or toxic, as a lot of people would call it, to listen to your partner's wants, okay, or their thoughts. When they say they would prefer if you didn't go out to the bar with your single friends, that's probably what's best for you, because think about it.
Is this nigga serious?
Okay, starting off, you already lost me. It is, if you trust your partner, it is a-okay. Excuse me, I don't know where this came from. Hold up. His stupidity got to me. Oh my
I have a disease. I'm allergic to stupid shit.
God, I'm allergic to dummies. If you trust your partner, it is a-okay for them to go out and do things with their single friends that you would claim. If you don't trust your partner, then you shouldn't be with that person. Simple as that. You can't sit there and say that everything that you try to do is best for them. Controlling could also, that's controlling. Concern could also mean controlling. And that is what you're doing. Your concern is controlling. And they don't like that. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't want that. You shouldn't have to be stressing about everything all day about what your partner's doing. If you can't trust your partner, don't be with him. If you're with a baddie, don't be mad when baddies do baddie things. You know what I'm saying? Hello. But you already lost me though, because you're moving stupid. But let's get to it.
Are your friends really going out just for themselves, just to have a fun night, being single, dressing provocatively, getting some drinks, whatever, and not expecting some guy to come stare or hit on them or whatever? No? Don't think so? Okay, you might be stupid. Let's just...
That's actually crazy. Yes, believe it or not, women like to dress up for themselves and go out and enjoy their night. And they don't do everything for the male gaze, bro. Yes, sometimes that is the case, but that's not always the case, dog. Some women just like to get up, go dress out, go dress out, get up, dress up, show out, go home. It's not always about, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna pull every guy that I can see. You're projecting, bro. Do you go out with your friends and be like, dang, I wanna dress up and see how many women we can pull? Or do you go out and just go out to go out? I know I like to go out sometimes, you know? Sometimes I like to dress up. Sometimes I like to just go out to go out. That's perfectly fine. Why are you bugging? You know, and just to say, oh, that's stupid. That's a stupid way of thinking. This guy's crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? For you to actually sit down, record this video, look back over it and be like, yeah, this is the one, and post it is crazy.
Hate to break it to you, but that's a really dumb mindset, okay? Or when your partner says, hey, I'd prefer if you didn't follow this person on Instagram, or hey, I prefer if you didn't have Snapchat because it's a toxic app and it's not the best for my mental state, whatever, okay? You should willingly unfollow or delete that app because it is affecting your partner's mental state, okay?
Move this man!
Would you do the same? Would you willingly unfollow that girl or that other person that's concerning your partner? Would you willingly delete an app? Would you willingly do anything that she wants you to do? Or would you be like insecure about it? Or would you, oh, it's not the same. I'm not doing anything with this person. This person's like a sister to me. This person's like family. Because part of me believes you wouldn't do it. All of me believes you wouldn't do it, but the way you're saying, you're out here really trying to control another person because you're insecure about yourself. I genuinely don't understand why people get with people they can't trust and try to change that person. You can't trust your partner, don't be with that person. That's simple. Come on now, lock in.
You should be constantly reassuring your partner that you are in it for the long run and you are in it for them and not for anyone else. Don't be peacocking or in a relationship while looking for something else at the same time, so you're out there flaunting it just to fill a void, okay? It's not toxic to want what's best for your partner.
How do you know what? Let's finish it because it's only a couple more seconds before I really get into this.
Okay, you're the toxic one if you think it is toxic or controlling.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, bro. Thinking you know what's best for your partner is toxic. Instead of sitting down, having a conversation and being like, hey, you know, this makes me feel some type of way. And if they're like, okay, I'll try to, no, you shouldn't even do that. You shouldn't even do that. Just go, like, leave. Just leave. It's one thing if y'all are like, married or something, or like y'all been in it for a while and they're just now starting to do these new behaviors. But if you met this person, especially if you met this person out doing what you have a problem with them doing, that's what really bothers me. People find, let's say like dudes find a woman in a club out doing baddie things with their baddie friends. And they're just like, no, I don't want you to do that anymore now that we're together. That's not a single person activity anymore. You found them doing this behavior. Stop trying to take the baddie out the baddie. If you can't handle that, you shouldn't be with them. That's on you. Come on now. Let's be real. But no. What's comfortable to you could be seen as uncomfortable to them. You're literally saying, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do this because it messes with my mental state. You're literally being manipulative. If your mental state can't handle them having apps, you need to work on yourself and not be dating. You need therapy. You need to get that figured out, because what you're saying online and what you're projecting out loud, it's kind of scary to think about what you're doing behind closed doors. I'm just saying. Get it together, bro. And gentlemen, don't be like this guy. Every once in a while, you'll start to have your suspicions. If you can't sit down and communicate and talk to your partner and figure something out and like work through something genuinely, you shouldn't be with that person. Instead of trying to immediately jump to, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you need to leave. You need to walk away. That would have been better for your mental state instead of staying with somebody and trying to change that person. That's not very cash money, bro. Lock in. Well, that's all I really have to say about the situation. This guy's stupid. Don't be like him, lady, gentlemen, even ladies. Just don't do that. It's not okay. It's not cool. It looks very bad on you. Gives very insecure. You should lock in. I know we all hate hearing that word, but it's true. When you sit here and you make a whole 2-minute rant about trying to control somebody else and disguising it as knowing what's best for them, that's criminal. But you guys have a great day. Take it easy. Be good people. All the good stuff. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next episode of Mystic Speaks. Later.